Okay, here with head coach Tory Pomeroy. Women's soccer, you guys have a big playoff matchup tomorrow against College of DuPage. Tory, talk about the confidence. We're going to move back again. Talk about the confidence that your players generated winning 6-1 against Joliet and the other players that kind of got involved in that.
This last Wednesday, we had a very, very good match down against Joliet. And the thing that my team came away from that match with, class. All right, they played a very clean game, and they learned from themselves how to be strong against an opponent that was playing a very exceptionally rough game, but they didn't let that be a determining factor. We played our game, and every time that they would try to come attack at us in ways that were confusing, we weren't confused. We weren't confused at all. They were strong.
So then moving forward from this game,
Yeah.
This will be the first postseason game in program history.
Yep.
Talk about what you've talked to the girls about for tomorrow.
Okay.
And the process that you want them to go about in this first game.
I've been preaching one thing very loudly for like the last month, and that's support, support, support. And that's what this team excels at when they're on the field. Regardless of what one of their decisions of one of their teammates is out on the field, they are all reacting to make sure that that person's got support. If it's brilliant, if it's a pass, if it's sliding, if it's shifting. And we carry that forward into the curriculum in our training sessions. We've studied, and I've studied quite extensively who our opponent is tomorrow, and we've trained on our own to understand the weaknesses of our opponent, and we're ready. We're very ready.
So speaking of that opponent,
Yes.
College of DuPage, you guys play tomorrow, and they have beat you twice earlier this season.
Yep.
What's going to make 3 times a charm?
3 times, we know their weaknesses. Okay, we've studied it, and the thing when we had our conference meeting last night with all the coaches, that team is very excited to play against us because they've seen us get better each time. And honestly, there's a little anxiety coming from their point because they don't know what to expect out of these Madison College girls. Every week they're playing stronger and a more calculated type of game where we are shifting really well as a team and finding some things that our opponents haven't seen before. The creativity is going off the charts right now.
So with that, you're playing College of DuPage tomorrow, and your first inaugural playoff game. What have you, looking back without that game tomorrow, looking back on the season, where have your girls come from? You talked a little bit about the progress that they're making. How do you want to cap that off tomorrow?
I'm someone who's been preaching fundamentals, and I have my entire career of coaching, and we focused really hard on fundamentals, solid fundamentals in the first several weeks of the season. Then we added trying to be a little bit more fit, being more creative as far as systems of play. We've tweaked it a little bit. We've also now, I'd say my entire team, I don't care what position on the field I need someone to go fill in, they all know what the job description is. So we're going in there now with everyone's very comfortable. And women players, if they have the answers going into a game, they already know what they're supposed to do. It's all fun, and then the creativity now is just amazing. And our last game against Joliet, Conejo, all right, they always put 2 or 3 people on her. My team now knows how to adjust. Go ahead and mark that girl with 3 players. She shifts the ball off to my team, and there's 3 people attacking the weak spot. We're ready for that tomorrow, so.
Well, best of luck.
Thank you.
Best of luck tomorrow, and go Wolfpack.
Thank you. Go Wolfpack. Go girls!